And welcome everybody to another edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I'm JTH. Who else would I be? So, yes, in today's edition, it is the second match of the three qualifying matches for the triple threat match for the number one contendership for the InnerGeekdom Championship. I think I got that right. If I didn't, well, shame on me. In this matchup, we have the captain, Robert Meyer Burnett, going one-on-one with the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time. The whiteboard, the marker are ready. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Here's to a good match. Psh, cheers. As far as who I think is going to win this match, I mean, come on. I mean, I think it would be a miracle and a half if Jay won this match. I mean, I like Jay, respect Jay, but he's going to have an uphill battle to climb.
Here, Christian, for what I believe, the record keepers might correct me. The first time I've called an InnerGeekdom.
Ken Knapsick is on with Christian. I'm sure to read more answers and get answers so he can easily answer more questions. Thank you, Schmoedown Rundown, for the shout out in the last Schmoedown Rundown. That was unexpected, but greatly appreciated. Hashtag Conspiracy.
We saw there was a little scene that happened between Dagnino and Jay Washington. Now, Washington had walked up thinking that he was going to challenge Dagnino, and Dagnino was going to accept the match, but as Dagnino does, pulls a trick, gets his brand new Lions Den member, Robert Meyer Burnett, steps in, and now we have Robert Meyer Burnett versus Washington.
Man, he was wearing the same shirt in the intro that he was in that.
You know, I had Jay Washington.
How long is this pre-recorded, Christian?
To talk a good game. I think he's prepared this time to really go out there and compete better than I think he did last time. He has high standards he's trying to meet for himself. Robert Meyer Burnett, this is kind of a new Robert Meyer Burnett. He's always been the loud, boisterous voice in the Schmoedown here, but now he is focused with some new allies.
Oh, there's a lot of story here because, like, Washington, when he came to me originally, InnerGeekdom was where he wanted to play. Right. So now he gets a shot to do it, and what a way to do it. What a win it would be to beat the former champion. But the former champion is determined. He was a little beaten down, so he says, being with the Four Horsemen. He does seem to have some new life now that he's joined the Lions Den. The Lions Den is just
this
on
is
a
a
roll
team.
Right
this is a
team.
team.
Have just said they're going to be a team. They're going to be in the team.
Navarro. 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 Navarro.
The Lions
and
Den,
then
say what you want about
Navarro.
All of their players are in the forefront.
Look, I like the part where he says Navarro.
You don't like them. I don't like them, but I respect them, and that's okay.
Fair enough, and there's going to be a lot of words because Jay Washington, 6 degrees.
This ought to be interesting.
They had a lot of words, too. And
ears are open. Can't wait to hear this.
Well. Look what we have here. The most beautiful-looking people in the Schmoedown. We got the Lioness, we got the Champs, we got the Dream Crusher, and we got the InnerGeekdom Champion right here.
That was me. That was me, Tom. Come on.
What is he thinking?
Well, Dagnino is obviously a little bitch.
Oh.
Because, okay, so I guess I was supposed to play him, and then now he's backed out of that. And
so
was
he chickened out?
Yeah.
This guy, Jay Washington, challenges me out of the blue when he knows I got bigger fish to fry, like this, you know, ousting this clown who's running the show.
I can't see you.
I'm gonna get the coup d'etat on this guy.
I
already have a bunch of people writing for me now. This guy's toast. So Jay Washington wants me to. I have no time to face this guy. Why would I want to do that? Plus, I only play in spectaculars and stuff like that. He's a Tuesday match. I'm a December guy.
But now he's like setting up Robert to take Jay on, and I don't even know what that's about at all. Why is Robert even in this? Why isn't he back at a 5-way? He lost his belt. He lost to Navarro. He lost to Johns. He should actually just be out of this league altogether.
I think that Jay Washington, like I said, he's a cobblestone in the street that I put my foot on my way to Hector.
Navarro. Here's the fact of the matter.
There it
Dagnino,
is.
I challenged you. You said you'd get a match. And then all of a sudden you throw in the man with the magical leather carpet coat, whatever that is. And so now you bring Burnett in this. Now I have to deal with the old man who wants to yell so much he'll probably have a goddamn stroke. I don't want to deal with this in InnerGeekdom, okay? I know InnerGeekdom. I don't know CPR. But the fact of the matter is this. Robert Meyer Burnett, you are now in my way, okay? You are now in our way. And you will be, at the end of this,
Dismissed.
Bottom line, Jay, you're a loser.
So's Emma.
That was a
Look,
random
there's
cheap
a lot
shot.
to be said here, man.
So
These-
random.
Washington and Dagnino.
Beware the
Is
random
a
insult.
word that could be used. And then you hear Burnett, you see the Lions, then you see Grace, you see the reigning champions, you see Draco. There's just so many shots being thrown at Washington here, and then Washington throw it towards Dagnino. This is going to be something.
This is going to be something, Christian, and this InnerGeekdom League, this not, it's kind of the thing that's been on the sideline. Let's face it, if we focus on singles and teams, this is where a lot of really intense competitors are.
Well, here we go. Ken, what is the tail of the tape?
Tail of the tape, Robert Meyer Burnett. His strengths are Star Trek, of course, loud jackets and louder monologues. Jay Washington, comic book movies. Back to the Future is one of his favorite categories, and of course, his mouth. It gets him into trouble, but it always gets him out of trouble. Phrasing, and I'm standing by.
There you go. Ken, this is going to be big. You ready to go?
Give me that throat,
Then
boy.
let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Yay, you did it wrong again.
All right, here
I think
we
he's just
go.
doing it on purpose
3
to
rounds
troll us
in
now.
the InnerGeekdom League. Introducing first, representing the Misfits, making his InnerGeekdom debut. He is the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington. Jay Washington getting a pop here from the crowd.
He's one of those guys,
Yeah.
man. It's tough.
No one yet. Oh, wait a second. Well, there he is. Oh, he's with 6 degrees, as we thought. 6 degrees,
Oh,
taking
what a
the
true
Urban Gladiator
panda.
out with them. Yeah. He is ready to go here as, Ken, this is going to be something. I'm excited for this man. Wow, the
Look
Kitten
at
Club,
that.
yeah.
Kitten Club is what he calls it. Jay Washington, a man of many words, but he means them all. And 6 degrees, they are stars in this league. This is a powerful faction, Christian, potentially.
It really is. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
See, 6 degrees given.
Can I get them, Kevin?
Beautiful.
I am
No.
jealous of 6 degrees there.
Okay.
All right. And his opponent, representing the Lion's Den.
Oh.
Of 1 win, 2 defeats.
Boy, the Ric Flair theme hasn't been booed that much since
Movie Trivia
1988.
InnerGeekdom champion, the Captain, Robert Meyer Burnett. Look at that. That's weird to see. That's weird to see.
It's a menagerie
That is weird
of
to see.
egos.
Yeah. Burnett with the den.
Yeah.
Wow, look at Burnett screaming at
Very.
Roca from the outside.
Very Ric Flair-like. This
Wow.
music, of course, makes me think of the Nature Boy, and that jacket of Robert Meyer Burnett is Nature Boy-like.
Isn't it strange to see Burnett walking out with a lion?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
So,
there you
to
go.
recap,
Two
the
competitors
Fan
are
Reaction
on the
League,
table, ready
last
to
match I
go.
did not fare so
we
well.
are
I
now
went
gonna
3
go
out of
into the
9.
rules of round number
I
1.
considered taking
Gonna
part
look
in
at
the
this.
trial
There are
by
going to be
fire, but
12
ultimately decided
categories.
against it.
12 categories in round number 1. You
So we'll
guys
see how
get
we
1
fare.
point
I did
each
fairly
for
well the
everyone.
last
Make
time
sure
we
that
did
you show
InnerGeekdom. I went
your answer to
7-12.
Do not show it
I
to the
remember
audience. Do not
in
show it
the
to us.
video
Show
I
it to
kept
the
stating
camera and
that I
say
went
it at
8 out
the
of
same
12, but I did some
time.
back checking.
15
That
seconds
was
is the
wrong
answer, also
because
remember the
I are
JTH
dumb.
rule.
So,
Meaning that you can
yeah,
ask to repeat a
hopefully we
question
can have
3
a
times during the
repeat
duration
performance
of
about
the
that.
match. The challenge,
So,
though, if there's something
I have the power!
There you go.
Hopefully.
Don't forget the challenge rule. Don't forget the challenge rule.
I don't even think they care about
Doesn't
the rules at
matter.
this
All
point,
right, so
Christian.
let me ask for Jay Washington, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do this.
Robert Meyer Burnett, are you ready?
I'm important, that's
Hang
what's
on,
important.
Just a second. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
All right, real nice. Well, you know,
Hi, we hate the Kitten Club.
all right, you will be Jay Washington. I'm actually rooting for you this time around. All right, here we go. Round number 1. Here we go in the category of Marvel.
Yay!
Who played Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, in Josh Trank's Fantastic Four?
Oh.
Yeah, see, they were looking right away. The answer. Yeah.
No matter what you talk, the game starts.
It does.
And it has to be on.
It does.
I didn't see it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Do not know.
Jay.
Jamie Bell.
I blanked that movie out of my mind.
Looking for Jamie
I wish I
Bell.
could forget
Jamie
Emma
Bell.
Bell.
Was the answer. Jamie Bell.
Oh,
All
yay.
guys,
I wish I could
question
forget that
question
movie.
2, category Lord of the Rings in The Two Towers. What kind of vegetables does Sam wish he had to fix with the rabbits?
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
You like rabbits?
I've raised them, not eaten them.
Have you raised?
I had
believe
pet
that about
rabbits.
you.
I had pet rabbits.
You're a very
yeah.
nice person.
Not so much.
That's not true. 5, 4,
Carrots.
3,
Makes sense.
2, 1. Jay.
Carrots?
Incorrect.
Of course.
A couple of conies.
Incorrect.
Potatoes.
Potato.
Potatoes.
You
That
don't
was what
know.
says, a couple of comments.
Here
Rabbit.
we
Thanks,
go.
Ken.
Here we go. Next category is a category of Back to the Future. Back to the Future. What is Biff's grandson's name in 2015? What's his grandson's name?
Jay says this is one of his categories.
We'll
so
see what
this is-
happens.
Put up or shut
Sometimes
up
you got to be
type of choice.
careful when you say what's a category if you don't get it right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course, this fictional 2015 in the movie now are reality.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert.
Griff.
Don't know.
Jay.
Griff.
That's
That's
correct.
a point.
Jay
Fine.
Washington striking first here. Jay
Goose
Washington
egg.
striking first. 1-0 here for Jay Washington.
Just slow start.
All right,
All right.
guys. Question 4
Yeah,
to the
just realize that.
category is Star Wars. Who played Amidala's handmaiden Dorme in Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the Clones. Very interesting. That movie is not good.
It has
Second
some,
one? Not good. Never. Be
It's
in
got
there.
some themes. I mean,
5,
I am a prequel.
4. Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to like the movie. It's not very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay.
Couldn't think.
Sorry.
I
Robert.
should know this, but no.
Correct.
Correct.
Rose Byrne. Rose Byrne.
Wow, this is a tough one here. Very tough. 1-0 here as we get to the next category. Question 5. DC movies. DC movies. What's the name that Liam Neeson uses when he first introduces himself to Bruce in Batman Begins? These are some cut deep questions here by Chris Goliski.
This is like a pitcher's duel right now.
It
And
is.
this is not something I expect. with
Right
these
now,
two
looks like
guys.
round 2 is going to be the one that really.
Right.
5,
A lot of struggling going
4,
on over there.
3,
Steve.
1. Pens down, please. And Jay.
Didn't get it.
Robert.
Me neither.
Looking for
Ducard.
Ducard. Henry Ducard.
Oh, Ducard.
Oh, right.
Steve.
All right, guys.
The
Question
Golden
6,
Tusk.
category
What if Dark Knight had lyrics?
MCU. In Iron Man 2, where does Tony go to cure his hangover after his birthday brawl with Rhodey? Have you ever fought on your
Christ.
birthday?
Fought?
Yeah.
What kind? Fist fight?
Yeah, any kind. You know?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I've gotten
You seem
verbal.
like- oh, okay.
5,
Jeez whiz.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Robert Meyer Burnett.
Donut shop?
We'll take Donut
Take
Shop.
it.
Jay.
Don't know.
Donut shop.
All right,
All
there
right.
you go. All right, so you go. We got 2-1 there. Jay Washington taking the 1 point.
2 out of
lead.
6.
Barn burner. All right. Category of The Hobbit. The Hobbit. Including Thorin. How many dwarves were in Thorin's company?
That'd be a good sitcom. Thorin's Company.
Thorin's company?
Yeah. Good little.
Or something else? You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
4.
2, 1. Jay Washington.
6.
Incorrect. Robert.
13?
That's
correct.
correct.
Tie game.
Robert Meyer Burnett hitting the big point
Jesus
there. Here.
Christ.
Needed that.
All right.
All right, next category.
Question 8, category Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who played Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter series?
Don't know. I don't know any of these.
Oh, someone's groaning.
The Captain of the Discovery.
No talking.
Is he asking us? Is
I
it
don't know.
a rhetorical question? Is
5,
he showing his math? Is what it's
I
Yes, I'm showing you the
suck.
map.
3, 2, 1. Robert Meyer Burnett.
The captain of the Starship Discovery. His name is.
Did you write it? You didn't write it. Jay Washington.
Didn't get it.
All right, look.
Jason Isaacs.
Wow,
Jason
crowd
Isaacs.
going nuts here. All right.
Well,
All right, here
I
we
do
go.
feel better I got as much as they do.
Next category here. Next
Only
category.
slightly.
What's his name?
Jason Isaacs.
Jason Isaacs.
Next
He is
category.
the captain of Discovery, by the way.
All right, next category is Star Trek. Star Trek. What is the name of the third Star Trek film to star the cast of Star Trek: The Next Generation?
Oh shit.
Well, it depends.
This is a tough one.
Do you think, like in Star Trek 4, they could go back in time to start this game over?
You know, I'm not gonna give them any
Yeah.
shit on. These are some hard questions.
They are hard.
These are hard
You
questions.
got to know your geek stuff.
It
Yeah.
depends. If they count generations as one,
2,
because if
1,
it is,
Washington.
it's insurrection.
Incorrect, Robert.
Insurrection.
That's
Correct.
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 Robert Meyer Burnett
One lead.
taking the lead here. 3-2. Lions Den getting up here by 1 point.
All
I'm
right,
old.
guys. Question 10, the category Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade. The Sultan of Hatay gives the Nazis full access to his equipment and vehicles in exchange for what kind of car?
These are some tough, cut deep questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert Meyer.
Ferrari.
A Mercedes?
Incorrect, Jay.
Mercedes.
Incorrect.
Rolls Royce.
Rolls
Oh.
Royce.
He even likes the color.
Damn.
All right, 2 more questions here. 2 more questions
close.
here. All
I
right.
know. It's like it's a German,
German car.
In
Rolls
the
Royce is not a
category
German
of
car.
James Bond. James Bond films. What was Roger Moore's first film as James Bond? What was his first film? Burnett's looking to take a little bit of a lead here. Jay's at least looking to get one. We got to get one more point.
What do you think would make it a better Bond? Ben
I'm gonna
Bateman
sound
or
very
Andrew
stupid if I start singing this and be wrong.
Guy.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben. 5, 4,
Live and let die.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jay Washington.
Live and let die.
That's
That's correct. Robert.
Live and let die.
One more, and it
Says the
keeps
lead.
up.
Game.
Burnett.
When I was
4.
young and my
4.
heart was an open book.
Yeah,
Here you
this
go.
was
I used to say
not
live
very
and let
good.
So is that
You know I did, you know I did, you know I did.
4-3?
4-3. Final question in round 1. Gentlemen, your 12th question. Category is DCEU. In Suicide Squad, what does Harley Quinn steal from the store window?
Washington seems to know it. He's trying to tie it up here. Burnett needs to.
And
stay
we get
ahead
5.
to get
5 out of
to the
12.
second round.
Yippee, yay,
At
hooray.
least they're coming back towards the
Coming
end here.
back to life.
5, 4, 3, 2,
A
1.
purse.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Her jacket?
That's incorrect.
Jay.
Purse or handbag.
That's
correct.
Tie game here.
Tie game.
Washington ties it up
Yay.
as we now
Well,
go into
5
round
out of
number 2.
12.
That was a very tough first round. Former champion
Yeah, that
had
was
a big
tough.
struggle
Hey,
with
at
Jay
least I got more than they
Washington.
did.
Yeah, I'll
And now-
tell you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
It has two different
thankful for
names.
small
If
sacrifices,
you were
I guess.
Major League Baseball
So,
players, their batting
yeah,
average would be
5 out
high,
of
but
12.
that's
It
a
was
tough
nothing
round.
impressive
But speaking of
by any
Steve,
stretch of the
we're getting there.
imagination, but
All right, so round number 2,
What can you
the
do?
wheel is
5
going
out of
to
12.
Contestants are going to spin. If it lands on something they do not like on their first time, they can spin again, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice. 5 questions, each worth 2
I'm actually
points
pretty
apiece.
surprised by that
If
first
you don't
round.
like-
You know,
excuse me, if
even
you
though
want
I
to
stunk
go
at
to
it, I thought they would have
you
known a
can
little bit
go
more
for
at it
1 point
than,
apiece you can steal from
than
your opponent
myself. That was
first
a
round. Robert Meyer
pretty
Burnett, you
underwhelming
are the
first
former
round.
Champion. You have the option of going first or second. What do you want to do?
I'll go second.
All right, Jay Washington, give it a good spin.
I would expect nothing less there, Christian, of a big spin from Jay.
It's big, big. And it's going to go on. Lord of the
Rings.
Rings. Lord of the
I don't
Rings.
think so.
What is he going to do? Is he going to stay or
Spin it
go?
again.
He's going to spin it
Spin
again.
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 He's going to hope that it doesn't get. He's trying to stay away from now from Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, or Opponent's Choice.
Yeah.
Doesn't want any one of those. Robert Meyer Burnett playing some head games here. And it's going to go. Oh.
Stop.
Spinner's
Oh.
choice.
Oh.
Spinner's choice.
Big
Big
spin.
for Jay
that was a big
Washington.
break.
What are you going to take, Jay?
MCU.
The MCU.
MCU.
All right, 5 questions in the MCU.
That's right. It was
All
5
right, here
questions.
we go. Jay Washington, 5 questions.
I didn't
in the
know that they had
MCU.
increased it to 5
In
questions
Guardians of
before
the
because
Galaxy,
at the time I
How
was
many units
you know,
is
talking
the collector
about
offering Amora's
all the,
buyer for the orb?
questions I was getting wrong.
I want to say the exact number.
That's
I
what we're
want to
looking
say the exact number. Multiple choice.
Is it A, 4 million units, B, 1 million units, C, 4 billion units, D,
think it's
40
4
million
million.
units?
D, 40 million.
That's incorrect.
Correct.
4.
for the steal.
Could you please say the answers again?
Yeah. A, 4 million units. B, 1 million units. C, 4 billion units. D, 40 million units.
1.
Incorrect. 4 billion was what we were looking for. 4 billion. All right.
We were all wrong
Next
again. What
next
a
question
shock.
in MCU. In Doctor Strange, what does the Ancient One call Caecilius and his group?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Zealots, B, Inhumans, C, Sectarians, D, Separatists?
Zealots.
Sectus.
It's incorrect.
Zealots.
Correct for 1 point. Robert Meyer Burnett with
I
the
wanna
steal
say
there.
zealots.
Here we go. Question 3. In Ant-Man, what is the name of Scott's main ant partner?
Anthony.
Correct for 2 points. Jay Washington taking the lead there. 6-5. 2 questions left. Before becoming Falcon, what was Sam Wilson's primary function in the military?
Lieutenant.
Pararescue.
That's correct. 2 more points, Jay
Never mind.
Washington. Final question here, Jay. Final question. In Iron Man 3, what food did the Mandarin describe as leaving as bad taste in the mouth?
Fortune cookies.
Correct for 2 points. Jay Washington came back here 10-5. That's a
Good
big
comeback
second
there.
round as he started off slow, and now the former champion will spin. He's looking for that Star Trek.
Opponent's choice.
Looking for
Opponent's
Star
choice.
Trek.
Opponent's choice. Opponent's choice.
Spin is in here, Christian. Spin is in.
Orbit's opponent's choice.
DCEU. DCEU. DCEU.
I will take that.
Gonna take the DCEU.
Okay.
All right.
Great. All right, you're going to get 5 questions. Robert, first one in Batman v Superman. What do Bruce and Diana look at when they run into each other at the museum?
Multiple choice.
A, a tablet. B, a sword. C,
Sword.
That's correct, for 1 point.
1 point.
I thought it was going to be a specific name.
Yeah,
It's
right.
the sort of something. I didn't know what it was.
By what nickname do the British refer to the scientist that creates chemical weapons for the Germans in Wonder Woman?
Multiple choice.
A, Dr. Gas. B, Dr. Poison. C, Dr. Terror. D, Miss Poison.
Dr. Poison.
That's correct for a point.
1 point there. Okay, Burnett's creeping in there, creeping in.
Question 3. Listen closely. In the flashbacks from Man of Steel, we saw one of Clark's classmates bullying
That might
him
be the
until
longest
Clark
question
saved
ever.
him from the bus accident. In the present day, we saw that same classmate as an adult. What family restaurant chain did he work at?
Multiple choice.
I'm just glad you didn't ask to repeat the question. A, Shoney's. B, Village Inn. C, IHOP. D, Applebee's.
IHOP.
That's correct for
1
a point.
point. Still fighting back.
Plugging
Still
away.
fighting back.
You're gonna say if it was Shoney's.
Fourth
Shoney's ain't been
question.
around for like
Fourth
20
question.
years.
In Suicide Squad, what kind of plush toy does Captain Boomerang keep in his coat?
Goat.
Multiple choice.
Or
A,
unicorn.
a yellow teddy bear. B, a red dragon. C, a blue turtle. D, a pink unicorn.
Pink unicorn.
A blue turtle.
Incorrect.
A pink unicorn.
One
That's correct
steal
for
there
steal.
with Jay Washington. That's big. Last question here for last question for Robert Meyer
I'm
Burnett.
shocked
Your
by
fifth and
this.
final, Robert. In Batman v Superman, what is the name of the theory that Lex Luthor has for enhancing people on Earth?
Multiple choice.
A, the Providence theory. B, the Inhuman theory. C, the Metahuman theory.
C.
D, the Ultimates theory.
The metahuman theory.
That's correct.
All
for a
right,
point.
11-9. Tough fight there here. So at the end of round number 2, Jay Washington now with a 2-point lead over
I'm shocked
Robert
by this,
Meyer
I gotta
Burnett. The
say.
crowd is starting to stand as the third round comes to a head.
Yeah, this is a former champion here, but this shows the level of competition like talked at the top of the show, Christian.
These questions have been very difficult here.
have
Trying to
to
see if
be
I
The former
can
champ
get
has been struggling.
the three
but
numbers
made a
that they
turnaround
predict.
here in round number 3. And round number 3 works like this. The competitors will have to choose 3 numbers between 1 and 18. First one's worth 2. Second one's
2,
worth
4,
3.
and 11.
Final is worth 5
Those are the numbers that I've
points.
picked. Let's see how many they
So,
pick.
Robert Meyer Burnett and Jay Washington. Jay, you are now in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 18.
6,
6,
3,
3,
14.
14.
None there.
All right, Robert Meyer Burnett.
2, 8, and 17.
2, 8, 17.
Got 2. Everybody always seems to pick 2, but oh well.
All right, here we go. Robert, in order to tie up the game,
So this would be my question.
then you are going to go to category number 2 for your 2-pointer, and that is the category of heroes. Heroes. What
He
is
ain't
the
no
name
hero.
of Indiana Jones' sidekick in Temple of Doom?
Short round.
2 points. 2 points.
Tie game.
Tie game here. Back to Jay Washington now. Jay Washington, who chose category number 6.
All right. Category, you chose number 6. Category is Who Said It? Who said it? Give me the name of the character. Who said, "From here you will witness the final destruction of the Alliance"?
Palpatine.
5, 4, 3.
Khan.
It's incorrect. Looking for Emperor Sheev Palpatine.
All right, so now Robert Meyer Burnett will get a chance to take the lead here. Take the lead with his 3-pointer in the world of DC movies. Robert, who played Dr. Manhattan in the film Watchmen?
What's his name?
I'm a golden god. Hang on. Billy Crudup.
Correct, 3 points. Robert Meyer Burnett has taken the lead here. Jay Washington now will have a chance to tie it with category number 3, Ken.
Yes, you chose, like I said, number 3. That is James Bond films. James Bond.
James Bond.
3-point question.
How about that James
In
Bond
the James
category?
Bond films, what does the character's title of Q stand for?
Quincy.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
In the James Bond films, what does the character's title of Q stand for?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Quipmaster.
No, quartermasters are right.
Oh.
All right, so
Quartermaster.
comes down here. Jay Washington will get a 5-pointer. If he misses it, Robert Meyer Burnett will win the game. If he hits it, it will go back to Robert Meyer Burnett, who will be forced to answer his 5-pointer. Ken, Jay chose category 14.
14, DCEU. 5-point question. In Suicide Squad, what was written on Harley Quinn's bat?
Good night.
That's correct.
Oh, that is it. Look at that.
Wow.
All right.
Look at that.
All right, here we go. So, Robert Meyer Burnett, you chose category number 17. 17. That would be the category of scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. All right. Robert, who scored The Amazing Spider-Man? Five.
Henry Gregson Williams.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Urban Gladiator, Jay Washington! Wow. The answer was James Horner.
The late, great James
was
Horner.
the answer. The late, great James Horner was the answer. The handshake there, the Lions Den being
Unbelievable.
defeated now by the Misfits. My
Wow.
goodness. Robert Meyer Burnett is not in the fatal 5-way. Now it is Rachel Cushing and Jay Washington
Yes.
waiting for that winner of Inman and Jandra.
I mean, Robert Meyer Burnett knows this
I
stuff.
said it, James Horner.
Chris Clark,
James Horner.
you're going to be eating a
Robert
lot
Meyer
of
Burnett knows
crow.
this stuff. He's a
You're going to be eating a
former
lot of
champion
crow
Rising
for that
Queen, but it shows the level
Photoshop
of
picture that
competition
you
in
showed.
InnerGeekdom has stepped up.
My,
Has
my,
to be on
my,
top of the
my.
game. Both these guys were today.
Wow.
Jay comes out on top, and new faces going to new places.
All right, so there you go. And we
I don't
are
even know what
going
to say
to
about
now
this.
talk
Wow.
to Emma Fife and Grace Hancock, who I'm sure we're going to have some conversations back there.
What is up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with Jay Washington, who won today's InnerGeekdom match. Who knew, Jay?
I knew. We knew. What did you expect? You thought this was a game?
No.
You thought it was a joke?
I didn't.
When you put up loser behavior against greatness, we come out victorious, and it is glorious. There is nothing else to say. Now Robert Meyer Burnett can go back to the nursing home where they drug him out of, and let
you
him
won't
sit and
give
watch the
in.
Cool
You
all
won't
day,
give in
and he can
until
add
you're
that to his
victorious.
category knowledge.
I mean,
You will
listen, I'm not going to
defend.
argue
You
with you,
will
but I am very
defend.
delighted that the Lion's Den was defeated. They
Kitten Club.
are my
Kitten Club.
Kitten Club
Kitten
are
Club.
my mortal enemies, but Robert Meyer Burnett played a good game. I feel like you're completely discounting him. I mean, he's despicable for sure, but he does know his stuff.
He knows his stuff, as a lot of other people know their stuff, but this isn't it.
Wow.
It doesn't count at this point. At
Wow.
that moment, and it didn't. He missed
Not
out.
World
And
of
guess what?
Warcraft.
He has an L
Wow.
next to his name, like Dagnino, and soon the Patriots, and even Grace Hancock, and then Draco, and anybody associated with the Kittens Club. I can keep going on and on down this list.
I gotta say, I kind of
Did I
like the
mention
way you
WoW?
talk there, Jay Washington. Now, going forward, you are going to be in the triple threat match.
Yes.
Rachel Cushing is going to be one of the competitors. Who are you hoping to face of Coy Jandreau or Jason Inman?
I would like Jason Inman because he wants this Trek thing to happen. He wants to be Trekkie all the way through. Well, Trek will only get him so far. So I would like Jason Inman in it. And also with Rachel Cushing, I just want to see her in action up close and personal because there may be a spot in the Misfits. You never know.
I see. How do you guys feel about Jay's victory here today and his proposal that Rachel should join whatever is happening here?
I mean, it's not surprising. Like I said in the pre-interview, why is Robert even in this match? I mean, he had a lot of repeats that he needed.
Yeah, I want to know who didn't tell that big loser to turn up his hearing aid because he couldn't hear a thing today. It was ridiculous.
I think he's been hanging out with JTH too much, you know? It just kind of rubs off on him.
That's why they have that rule now. He had to repeat the multiple choice numerous times. Look, I get it. The Schmoedown is open for all competitors, but this is not AARP. This is not Medicare. We cannot take care of the elderly. Sometimes you just have to put an old lion out to pasture and shoot him.
Okay, well, congratulations, Jay Washington. We look forward to seeing more great things from you here in the InnerGeekdom League.
Oh, it was because of the panda. Panda's why he won.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yay, panda!
Dismissed.
And I guess we'll be back here in just a moment with someone who is just as despicable as the rest of the Lion's Den, Grace Hancock.
Oh, Emma, your adorable little bubblegum life is so, so sad. Anyway, guys, I'm Grace Hancock. Here we are. And, you know, by the way, your teeth, they're so pearly white today.
Oh, I've been using this stuff.
say.
I appreciate that. I appreciate
very,
it.
very
Thanks for
welcome.
noticing.
All right, and here we are with
Somebody's
our
got
newest
some class
member,
here.
R&B. All right, sir.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Don't
You
be
too,
sorry.
Grace.
You know what? I'm chalking this up to rust. It's been a long time since you've played. You got thrown into this. You know, we're so hated. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. Like, how are you feeling right now, my friend?
Well, I feel like, I let down my new teammates, obviously.
No, no.
I think what it comes down to is this. I think I've been yelling too much. I think I've been screaming a little too much. I think I need to go back to plotting.
I love this.
And going back to the nursing home I crawled out of, which, by the way, has a giant supercomputer that really runs the entire internet. That's because I was older and I made good investments when I was young. But I think...
I'll do the yelling for Robert Meyer Burnett, okay? The questions today were ridiculous. The 5-point question that Jay Washington got, absurd. Who's rigging this shit?
I agree.
It was a very easy question.
You know who does.
But I think, I've lost 3 singles matches in a row, and they stripped the 3 victories I had on teams from me. I had them taken away.
That's complete bullshit, by the way.
So I'm basically back at 0 as it comes down to the Schmoedown.
All right, R&B. So round 2. Let's talk about that. What was your downfall there?
Well, I'll tell you, I thought, like, when they asked me what were Bruce and Diana looking at,
Right.
I was like, it's a sword, but it's probably the sword of something. And
You
I'm
thought
like,
it was a more specific answer.
I
you were
was
looking
like,
for.
yes. And I'm like, I could have just
Interesting.
said sword, and I figured I was going to be safe. I was down. I figured
Sure.
multiple choice would get me back up. I wanted to be safe. I tried to play a safe game.
I got another theory. Hold on.
Go ahead.
the way I see it, Jay Washington is kind of like radiation. If you're exposed to him, if you're too close, you're going to start to suck. You're going to die. Your knowledge is going to be sucked from your brain. Because he's so bad, he can't help but affect everybody around him. And I don't blame you for getting that Amazing Spider-Man wrong, because that's a crap movie. I'm glad you got it wrong. If you got it right, I might have been like, we might need to lose this guy. Why is he watching this shit movie? No, I'm keeping you because of that you did.
Well, I appreciate that,
he's infecting everybody with that spit he has.
Well, yeah, I was getting wet all the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
I was just...
And not in a good way.
No, of course not. Look, it was actually my fault. I should have came in for the spinner's choice. That DC is not in your...
It is, though. I'm on Heroes. I should know these answers. I should know them.
But your strength is Star Trek.
It is. I should have gone for this. You know what? The
Go
last
for the
time
big
I
one.
spun twice.
Go for the big one.
I got destroyed against Jeremy Johns because he got... I landed on spinner's choice.
Absolutely.
I was
Well,
scared.
so did Jay Washington. He got lucky.
Scared.
Jay Washington got lucky.
I was scared.
But look, the singles are out of the way. We're going to focus on the new team here.
Right.
You and I and Draco.
This man and I will be unstoppable. I am unstoppable as part of a team. I was fired from a team. A 3-1. We are in contention for a title belt, and Shep took me out.
Shemp's a numbskull.
And every question you got wrong today, I would have gotten right. And every question you got right, I would have gotten wrong.
You guys are a dream team.
We will be unstoppable.
Within the dream team.
Chocolate and peanut butter.
Today was about growing pains, and JT and I,
Or
Tom
apples
here,
and bricks,
have, a
'cause
lot
they
of
go
faith in
great
Arby to
together.
rebound off this with the help of Mr. Andraco.
Absolutely. We're going to learn his skills, and we're all going to come together and be a winning team like we always are. So.
I mean, yeah, nobody else is expecting anything but great things from you in the future. You did not let us down. We are happy to have a new team member, and we are only going to grow from this and continue to kick some major lame ass, you losers.
And I just need to say one thing that I'm very, very upset about. I'm out of contention for InnerGeekdom. But that does not mean that I am not going to come for Hector Navarro. Hector Navarro one day, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but one day, Hector Navarro will
Hector Navarro!
Look at Jay Washington, how happy he was there.
Yeah,
And
well earned.
you've got Jay Washington 6 Degrees elated right now as they're coming off of that big victory. And now you have 6 Degrees obviously talking about how they're going to now be playing in the tournament. And they have that match coming up against DC. They're riding high right now because that's a big match. That's coming up right around the corner. Jay Washington now riding high. That's his first victory here in the Schmoedown. Robert Meyer Burnett
This
is
is his first
crushed.
victory, period.
But the Lions Den, I got to give him
Hooray!
credit. I would have predicted you that the Lions Den was going to dump him right there. They didn't do that.
Yep.
And Draco basically was pumping him up, telling him they're going to get him, and the teams is going to happen. And they were blaming me, and Dagnino is a moron, so he was calling after me. So, but that doesn't matter. Tom will always blame me for everything that he does and all the failures in his life.
Yeah, including most trips to jail. But I tell you, that first round was tough, and maybe that's where the game was won and lost, Christian.
I think Robert Meyer Burnett's a little rattled right now.
Yeah.
I think he's been a little rattled since he lost the belt, to be honest with you. I don't think we haven't seen that player that we saw in the Spectacular in quite a while. Maybe a guy like Andraco is going to elevate him.
Yeah.
Maybe the teams is where Robert Meyer Burnett is supposed to be, because he was very good in the team with Heroes. He was 3-1. He was the dominant player in that. So maybe InnerGeekdom's just not his place anymore.
Maybe it is, and maybe it's time for a change. I would not write off him and Andraco at all.
All right, guys, so make sure that you comment, go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Go ahead and leave your comments there. What'd you think about the match here?
Yeah, I'll be over there in a minute. There's going to be a lot of crow
Very
eating there.
Right
in
around
about
the corner, not only is
an hour's
the
time.
Ultimate Schmoedown team, 16 teams, the winner playing in the Schmoedown Spectacular, the Patriots defending.
That's going to
their
be a
titles
lot of
very
reactions to
against
do
Team
every week.
Modoc, formerly known
Every
as Rotten
single
Tomatoes.
week.
They are going Drake and Matt Atchity going
The
for
pain.
something else here today.
This was an important match, setting the tone and really setting the playing field here in InnerGeekdom.
Thank you guys very much. And now here's Josh McCouga and that little skunk, Cody Hall.
He's supposed to be your friend.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with your
Just
fantasy
a
update.
plain paint
Cody Hall
jacket.
still apparently dead.
How
Dead on
unoriginal,
arrival,
Josh.
Dead as a doornail. He's more dead than the I don't know. Give me a franchise out there that's dead. Give me somebody yell something.
Like the Friday the 13th franchise. Hey, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
So Cody's dead.
Yeah.
And a lot of Twitter's been asking, would you like to be the new Cody?
Nobody's been asking that.
Oh.
Nobody wants.
Okay, well, how about this? This is an InnerGeekdom match.
Yeah.
I'll use a little bit of magic, and I'll turn you into Cody.
You can do that. Let's do it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Alakazoo, Alakazam, Daniel Day-Lewis, and Rachel Weisz. Cody, you're back! Hey, what's up, man?
Oh,
It's Cody!
I know how
I have
that
seen
trick
some
was
shit.
done.
I have been to the other side of the
Editing.
world.
Are you okay?
So many demons, so many monsters out there. Kids,
Do you know what you missed in the meantime?
no, do you have a fantasy rundown?
You have missed a bloodbath, Cody. A
saw a lot
InnerGeekdom
of blood where I
bloodbath
was.
of Robert Meyer Burnett versus Jay Washington. One of the weakest first rounds we've ever seen.
Oh,
One of
God.
the weaker second rounds we've ever seen. One of the lowest scoring rounds in the history of the InnerGeekdom.
Why did I even come back?
I don't know. But you know what you should do?
What should I do?
You should go out there and spread the word of what is on the Upside Down. Because we all know that those kids in Stranger Things aren't saying shit about it. So you need to go back to the Upside Down. No, you stay here.
I don't want to go back.
Tell everybody what the Upside Down is like.
I'm gonna start
so it
puking
doesn't
some
happen
slugs.
again. All right, get out of here. Josh McCougar here with your fantasy
Well, that was
update.
a
You heard
waste
what I
of a
said. Robert
cameo.
Meyer Burnett, Jay Washington, great guys, good people, loud, great personalities. Not the best movie trivia Schmoedown trivia people if you're looking for fantasy points. Now listen, they're entertainers, okay? And they do a heck of a job and they try really, really hard. Problem is, both of them have very, very specific knowledge in a very, very specific league. That is really putting your profile in what financial investors call not having a diverse portfolio. That is Robert Meyer Burnett, and that is Jay Washington. Again, I apologize to both of them. They seem like
Hard to
really
argue with
great
that,
guys.
though.
Really seem they've gotten to know them well. But if you have them in your fantasy league, I would try and drop them or maybe steal a guy from somebody else. Like, hey, it's Urban Gladiator Burnett. He's going to compete a bunch. He may score you points. He may not score a lot. Or, hey, it's Jay Washington. He always walks out with 6 degrees. Seems like he works out 48 times a week. Maybe he's a good person to pick up or trade for. If you want to know more about the fantasy, go to schmoedown.com. Also, check out the Schmoedown blog. Some professional sports writers writing about us idiots over on their site. Heck of got. I don't know where this is going. See you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Beer. That's where it went. All right. Wow. Wow. There's just nothing more I can say about that. Jay Washington got the win over the former InnerGeekdom champion, Robert Meyer Burnett. You just... Make a good pose with that, huh? That's a good Randy Orton pose. So yeah, I really don't know what to make of Burnett's loss there. That's wow. How many more times can I say wow before you actually take me seriously? So yeah, that's gonna do it for this very shocking edition of Movie Trivia Schmoedown. If you like what you've seen, if you think anything that I did was even remotely funny, like, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter at WWEJTH1. I post every single one of these reactions to my Twitter page. You can find me on the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. I comment there pretty regularly, so you can laugh at me there for all my reaction videos. So yeah, either way, it's pretty easy to make fun of me. Also, you can join Joey Morton's official fan reaction league. All you have to do is compete and post a video of you giving the answers of all the first round questions. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And you can compete with other reactors of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, whether it be from YouTube or from Facebook. Just post your videos on his page and compete with the best of the best and the worst of the worst. So, yeah, with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Until next time, I say thank you for watching, and until next time, I bid you adieu. Wow.